So you booked your Royal Caribbean cruise and you don't know what to do next, but also if you're watching this video and you've been on other cruise lines, but now you're swapping over to Royal Caribbean either this year or in the future and you just don't know what to do, I know it can get kind of hectic, but here in today's Talking Ship podcast, I'll be walking through with y'all the Royal Caribbean app. It comes in super, super handy, guys. So for anybody tuning in, it's been 2 months since I've last did a Talking Ship podcast. I know I've been slacking. I've been posting a lot of car content, as y'all can see on my channel, but I mean, we're here today. We are back with a Talking Ship podcast and we're still trying to navigate, still trying to see what fits best, because I would love to do one Talking Ship podcast episode per week, and on top of that, a cars content once a week, but still trying to navigate that. I've been having a lot of work lately, so it's been kind of hectic, but it's okay. It's been keeping me busy. But anyways, let's just get straight to this video. So before I get started, anybody new to this channel, and if you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, okay? I really want this podcast to really help everybody. I've been on about 9 cruises already for the past almost 3 years. So I've learned a lot of things, even from my first time to now. Even to this day, I'm still learning about cruise lines, but okay. So let's just get straight to the point. I'm going to set up a screen record right here. So I'm going to start recording my Royal Caribbean app so y'all can see. Okay, so we're just gonna open. It's kind of breezy and cloudy. I'm so glad because we're about to hit summer here soon in Houston, Texas. So I'm not ready for that. But okay, so here is the homepage. So if you've already booked a Royal Caribbean cruise, download the Royal Caribbean app. It's on your App Store, Google Play Store, whatever phone you have, phone device. But okay, you know what? Let me sign out and then sign back in just so y'all could see everything going on. But okay, let me just sign out. Do I remember my password? I don't know. Okay, so this is the first thing you're gonna see. So once you download the Royal Caribbean app, you're gonna say ahoy there. It's gonna start just showing y'all videos, right? Find your next adventure. Your dream vacation is just a search away. So you can do that just to search for whatever the case is, like for any cruises that you want to go on. But I'm going to click on sign in. Okay, it automatically signed me in. And my Face ID comes in handy. Use your Face ID, guys, because I don't remember my password for anything. I always use Face ID for everything. Now, I'm going on Oasis of the Seas in November. So this is like the past cruises I've been on. I've been going on 4 cruises per year, but this year I decided to be financially responsible. Yeah, I know, it's a first. And to only book 1 cruise. So I'm going on a weekend cruise with my mom in this November. So we're going to do Oasis of the Seas, living out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And yeah, so this is what I have pulled up. But so if you haven't already, create your account with Royal Caribbean. And then if you've already booked the cruise, it should automatically pull up. So with your first and last name and your date of birth, it's all going to ask you. And if it doesn't show up on your email address, you should have the booking ID, and that booking ID you submit to click on the bottom. It says search booking. I wish I could really show y'all that part, but it's not really that hard. The good thing about this app is super easy to navigate. It really is. Because I've been on Carnival and MSC. I still prefer Royal Caribbean. Okay, so oops, okay. So here you have 3 tabs. You have the ship icon. You can view the ship decks, the essentials, the things to do, and then your extras, which is like your health. Here is like your main homepage that as soon as you open your Royal Caribbean app, this is the first thing that's going to pull up. So this is day 1, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, that I'll be departing. So it says gangway up by 3:30. And then you click on all aboard. So tips, hints, and all that. So you click that and it starts telling you like the things like for check-in. It says, don't forget the app check-in opens 45 to 3 days before your cruise. Check in and take care of safety requirements and a health questionnaire for a smoother paperless sail day. So it just gives you little tips like that. So it's a good reminder to really have there, because I'll also show you another section, but hold on. Anyways, here is your profile page. So here I'm at platinum, yay, platinum status with the Royal Caribbean. I have 33 cruise points. I click there for more details. So the more cruises you're on, the more like your points would go up. So you see, I started from, so whenever you click these, your gold, your platinum, emerald, and so on, they have benefits for these. So I'm platinum, right? So I get 50% off on any glass, wine, beer, soda, 2 coupons per sailing. I get 50% off with Johnny Rockets milkshake. Johnny Rockets, by the way, chef's kiss. A pro tip that I didn't even know whenever I was on maybe like 2 Royal Caribbean ships. But if you have Johnny Rockets on your ship, they have free breakfast. So during lunchtime, afternoons, they have, you basically pay out of pocket for the burgers. But in the mornings, they have free breakfast. Check it out. I love their BELT sandwich and their potatoes. So just giving you a little pro tip, but okay. So here, like again, these member benefits, they'll tell you like what all comes included. So your internet. So now I'm on platinum status, so I'll have 15% discount on any internet package purchase on board. So it says also not combinable with any other Voom offer. So Voom is your Wi-Fi, is your internet. That's what they call it. Down below, it starts saying like onboard access and events and casino and bingo. So you get $4 of free play. Your in-state room services, your photo gallery spot. So if I were y'all, like, just take a look at this, okay? So it actually comes in handy, but the more, like, again, the more points you sell, the more, you know, you'll get points offers, right? But I'm really hoping to one day to hit Pinnacle, because that's 700 cruise points. I can't even talk. Oh my gosh. But they have a lot more options, a lot more that they offer with Pinnacle. You even get free unlimited Wi-Fi for one device only, okay? With surf and stream. So basically video, live stream, you name it, calling, all that's all, it's just for one device. But yeah, and then for casinos, $6 offer. So again, these different levels, these different statuses, they come in handy. So make sure y'all check it out and utilize that, okay? So loyalty match. So if y'all didn't know, but Royal Caribbean, Silver Seas and Celebrity Cruise Lines and TUI Cruises, if I'm not mistaken, they're all under Royal Caribbean Corporation International. So you have people was like, oh, well, no, like Royal Caribbean Celebrity is not the same. No, they are the same. They're just all under one branding. So kind of like Carnival is under one, and then there's other like Holland America and all of that all in one. So Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, and Silver Seas. So if you go with Celebrity, your points will go over to Royal Caribbean. If you go with Silver Seas, then also again with Royal Caribbean. So it's all with, it's good. They've changed a lot with their loyalty statuses, but it's good because I think when I first started cruising, they did not have that. So like if I went on Celebrity, it would not merge over to Royal Caribbean. So it's a lot more different. Oh my God, it's getting a little bright. It's a little bright. Okay. Got to adjust the lighting a little bit because it might be, sun's already starting to come out and then the ducks are coming out too. You want to join my podcast? You want some tips on your next cruise? Okay. So again, loyalty match. So it's down here at the bottom. So I'm already a Celebrity cruise member. So I've sailed with Celebrity and it gives you your member ID number. Silver Seas, it also gives you a member ID number. And you can click on there and you can explore your benefits. So here on Captain's Club, it's like with Celebrity. Your pre-cruise benefits, exclusive offers, onboard access, onboard events, drinks and dining, internet. Look, this internet says 25% discount on Wi-Fi packages and upgrades. Photo is 30% discount on digital photo packages, laundry, spa, you name it. Utilize this, guys. I'm telling you, the Royal Caribbean app, I just don't like comparing cruise lines, but it's just with Carnival, it just seemed a lot more difficult to navigate, but Royal Caribbean gives you a lot of information within the app. So make sure to like play around with it, utilize it because it really does come in handy. Okay, so here we're still in the same section. So in the Crown and Anchor earn points section. So it says 1 cruise point per night for each night you sail. 2 cruise points per night for suite or solo booking. So if you book on a suite or if you're solo cruising, you get 2 points. So 2 points per night. But for just normal, like if you're sailing with somebody or you're going on interior room balcony, you get 1 cruise point. And let's see, history. Okay, so this this is gonna make me go back to memory lane. Oh gosh. So this is the history of all the cruise ships that I've been on. So in 2022, I've sailed, that was my first cruise. Oh, I'll never forget that. Oh my God. 7-night Western Caribbean cruise. It was on Allure of the Seas. That was my very first cruise ship, guys. And Allure of the Seas is actually on its way to Galveston right now as we speak. It arrives Tuesday, March 17. I wish I could go over there and watch Allure pull in, but I can't. Or dock in. Sail in. But I can because I have work at 5 a.m. So, but maybe whenever, I think it stays for Galveston for a couple of days and then it leaves. So I'll have to check back to the itinerary when it leaves. But yeah, Allure and Symphony is coming to Galveston. So again, Allure is on its way right now to Galveston. But yeah, so that was my first cruise ship. I went on Allure again because I remember I went on MSC, didn't like it. So I went back on Royal Caribbean on Allure. And then I went on Mariner, Utopia, Symphony, Star. That's it. And then now I'm going to gain another one with Oasis when I go in November. But yeah, so that's my history, guys, of the ships I've been on. But one day, I really hope I could squeeze a second cruise this year. But anyways, so they also have, here they have 30,000 bonus points offer if you open a card. If you apply for a card with Royal Caribbean. To be honest, I've thought about doing it, but I don't know. Like, I've heard mixed things about, people say it's worth it, people say it's not. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'll ever get it, but if you do sign up, you'll get immediate 30,000 points and you can redeem $300 of onboard credit and stay room upgrades and a lot more offers. It talks all about it, again, on the Royal Caribbean app. Again, I'm showing y'all right here to my right to explain to y'all, like, y'all can see exactly what I'm seeing. So again, here's my sailing, Oasis of the Seas. Now, if you booked, let's say 2 cruises or 3 or whatever the case is, and you want to navigate to another cruise, like let's say I'm going to Star or I'm going on Legend. If I'm going on Legend, I click on select a different cruise. I scroll down and then I click find, right? Oh, okay, no. Scroll down to the very bottom. And then where you see, don't see your cruise, ? Let's add it now. So you click that. It asks for your last name, date of birth, and your reservation number. You click continue, automatically pulls up. So that's all the information that you need. It's super easy. Now let's go back to, let's go back home. Okay. Where am I? Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. So, back to the profile, making sure I'm not missing anything else. Am I still recording? Okay, I have to make sure I'm still screen recording. I don't want to lose everything. So down here at the bottom, it says check-in. So down at the... I was like, who's running? Okay, so check-in opens September 29th. For me, okay, so this is again the cruise I'm going in November, so my check-in opens September 29. It's very important, guys. It's very important. It's so cute. It's very important that you keep this check-in, like, you better be on it, because it's kind of like a first. I like to be one of the first people to check in because I want early time to get on board the ship. So for anybody if you've been on a cruise before, I'm sure like you know the whole routine, but for first time cruisers, when you check in, you have to check in on the app. So it's going to ask you like 6 questions or so. So the first question is, are you pregnant? But I think how many weeks? if you're more than 39 weeks or something, then basically you can't go on a cruise. So I don't know. I don't remember the exact questions, but I also asked like, have you had any fevers, COVID or anything like that? It's just health questions. But also after that, ask you to put like all your passport information. Does it? Or just to verify? Just to verify. Make sure your card information, the card you're going to take with you has to be with the card that's connected to your CPAS. Because I can't even talk today. So I wish I had it with me too so I can show y'all. But when you get on the ship, you will have a CPAS card. That is basically your card for everything. So the card you choose to put on your account, make sure it's going to be the card that you want to use, because again, that card is going to be connected to your CPAS card. But do not bring your card, do not leave your card back home, because I think this happened to my mom. I think on her first cruise something happened, and so they asked like, well, do you have the card with you? And because she was using it with a CPAS card, something happened. But the good thing, she brought her card, because I told her, I was like, Mom, make sure you're bringing the card with you. Oh my God, there's an ant on my camera. I'm not even gonna bother fighting it. Is there ants? Okay, anyways. Okay. I lost my train of thought. But anyways, yes, bring your card with you. Bring your debit card, credit card, whatever the case is. But I also bring a backup one too, just in case if something happens. So again, that card that you link onto your account for Royal Caribbean is going to be connected to your CPAS card. Your CPAS card is going to be your card for the rest of the journey on board. So when you go on the gift shops to buy cigarettes, alcohol, whatever, like apparel, that's the card that's going to be charged at the end of your sailing, which on the last day of your sailing, you'll receive your onboard expenses of like what all you've been charged. Also, you can pull it up on the app too, which I'll show y'all where. Okay. Oh. Look, I'm glad I checked, because it stops recording for my screen record. Okay. Okay, so here within the profile page, down at the bottom, if you scroll down, it says onboard account. So you can wait on the last day to receive the actual paper. But to be honest, if you already have the app on your phone, you can see it like as you go day by day. So on onboard account, it says recent charge activity. It says during your cruise, check here to track your onboard expenses. Guys, there's times where I actually had to go to guest services and be like what's this for? Like, what's that? Just to make sure like we're on the same page, because I've heard by other people it can get kind of mixed up, or you can end up getting somebody else's. I don't know. It gets kind of mixed up at times. So make sure you do verify and check your onboard account activities. So you go to details. Well, to be honest, I'm not getting anything. So, okay. But again, check that. It's down at the very bottom on your profile page. So now we're going to go to the main homepage. This is Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Again, so down here at the bottom, it's your daily planner. This is going to be your best friend. So basically the app is going to be your best friend. This tells you what, I think they have like what, sometimes they have like 7:30, 7:45, pickleball or some kind of like event just to get your body, like stretches, like yoga, Pilates. They have stuff like that. So make sure you check that, like your app. I always check it every day. I think they still print it out and put it in your stateroom. But to be honest, I like to check this on the app because I'm on the go. I want to see. Plus, it's going to be when you reserve shows like the ice skating show or whatever the comedy shows, you need the app. You need the app to reserve it, okay? Pro tip. So 8 a.m. it shows for day one, they have a group surf lesson on deck 16. So I click it and it tells you it's $58.99 per adult, but it says $74 and has a strike through. What that means, if you don't purchase it now, or I think it gives you what, if you don't book it 3 days before you're sailing, you will pay full price and you will pay it on board. So guys, you're saving 20% off. Why not just pay it now or before your cruise? Like, why are you gonna pay the full price on board, you know? So $74 per adult, but right now they have it at $58.99 per adult. So over here just gives you an overview of the flow rider. So again, it's just a group surf lesson located at deck 16 on the back of the ship. Now, oh my gosh, this wind. If you click where it says deck 16, it tells you where exactly to, like, where it's located. So it's deck 16 at the top at the back of the ship. And it shows you, it's like where the wipeout bar is, sports desk, zip line, and the ultimate abyss. Okay. Okay. So here it shows what time they open. It's 8 a.m. and it's for 1 hour for the group lesson. It tells you the minimum height. It gives you some highlights, important notes. Yeah, it's like, again, guys, it's very informative, very convenient. Oh my gosh, this breeze. I got the good weather though. I'm not complaining. I'd rather take this than the hot, humid weather that we're gonna have soon. So here you have the casitas, so your port days. This is located in deck 16 midship. This is $109.99 per package, but on board you pay $200 per package. That's 45% off your savings. So I would jump on it, guys. You don't want to pay it on board for full price. Just saying, it's not fun. It tells you 9 a.m., duration at your leisure, what's included. So when you book your casita, it tells you what's included. You get 2 welcome drinks, 2 lounge chairs, a dedicated beverage service, 4 chilled water bottles. You get your own cooler, 4 pool towels, 4 hand towels, and charging outlets. It gives you important notes. It says the occupancy up to 4 guests, and your reservation hours is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then pickleball at sea, 6:30, located at sports court. Again, I click it, it'll take you directly where to go. So it's deck 15 towards like back of the ship. $34.99. Full price is $50. Oh. They also have Apollo 18, the Royal Escape Room. And so right now, this is not the full planner, guys, okay? So this is when is it? I think that day of, or I would say like 2 days before your cruise, like the planner will pop up and you can start reserving your show. So I think it's like a couple days before your cruise or a week before your cruise, because it also tells you like your nightly attires. Like you have like your one night is casual night, second night Caribbean night, formal, you name it, so on. So be sure to look at that. You don't have to dress that. If you want to, you can dress however you like. But just pro tip for if you're going to the main dining, they will kick you out if you're wearing shorts or flip-flops. They want you to look presentable. So for men, don't go with flip-flops and shorts, okay? So you gotta look more presentable. Yeah, not like you just came out of a pool. Okay, record again. It just canceled my recording. But yeah, so your full daily planner. So once time approaches,
I don't understand.
Oh, Siri, you won't understand because you've never been on a cruise. Okay, so a week before your cruise or 2 weeks before, your full itinerary is going to show up. Now, if you when you book something, like let's say you book, I'm gonna just say the group lesson, right? I reserve now. And it starts telling me, okay, for confirm your party, click next. And then I select the date. So the dates they have available for the group lessons, I just select date 3 for Coco K. And I select the time. Once I select the time, it says, well, 8 a.m. That's the only time they have. I have to be there. After that, you click review, and the review will tell you the full price. Then you book it. But once you book things, you check under my calendar, and from 7 a.m. all the way to 11 p.m., whatever things you add on your daily planner that you check, and you click like reserve or add to calendar, it's going to add to your calendar. So instead of you scrolling down on the daily planner, you can just add it and it will just merge over to my calendar. What else? Activities, it tells you activities. Again, right now it's kind of limited. Like look for entertainment. It says, sorry, there are no entertainment options available. So once time approaches, it's going to open up. Same with excursions. Excursions, not yet. What else? Okay, so here down at the bottom, you have cart offers for you, excursions. Then you click the the 9 dots right here on the bottom right. Wi-Fi, beverages, safety, cruises, videos, and itinerary. So guys, it's literally easy shortcuts. So if you don't want to just mess around trying to find where everything is at, go under your shortcuts. You click that bottom right, the box, click it, and it's all your shortcuts, just easy. Just by a touch by a button, touch it, okay? Takes you wherever you want to go. Let's say safety, or no, beverages. Let's go to beverages. Boom, right there, instant, okay? Or if you want to go internet, click it. Boom, instant, okay? $22.99, which I need to buy that, by the way. What else? Dining. Boom, instant. That's what I'm saying. Like, if y'all don't want to just like juggle around, if you think it's kind of complicated, which again, you'll get used to it, but I feel like even my first time going on Royal Caribbean, it was pretty easy for me to navigate with the Royal Caribbean app. But again, that's your shortcuts down at the bottom, where it's just easy, simple touch. Now, essentials, this is your left side. So you view the deck maps. Let's click it. So Oasis of the Seas, it has starting deck 2. You have your medical center all the way to deck 18, which is the Perfect Storm. Supercell, which is like all your water slides, deck 17. So basically all these deck maps, it tells you what exactly is what. So let's go to a promenade. My guess, let's go to deck, I've never been on Oasis, but usually the promenade's on deck 5. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, is it? Ah, yeah, look, it's deck 5. You see, I still remember my decks. So deck 5 is your Royal Promenade. So I think whenever you board on the ship that same day, you will enter through the promenade. So that's where the Sorrento's Pizzeria is, Coke machine, all the gift shops, the apparel, boleros, you name it. It's literally like the main strip where everything's at, okay? So deck maps, it comes in pretty convenient. They also have the deck maps there on board, so you won't get lost. You really won't. Once you get the hang of it, it's not so bad at all. It really isn't. But here's your essentials. So if you don't want to go to the shortcuts, and so again, homepage, right? You swipe, you're on beverages, shore, excursions, dining, internet. Boom, there it is again. Things to do. How am I on? Did it cut my thing? No, okay. Things to do. Perfect day of Coke. Okay, Royal Beach Club, which by the way, I have not gone to Royal Beach Club. It opened December of 2024. So best believe I'm going to the Royal Beach Club. I want to see that. So it tells, right now it's 45% off, $101.99 per guest. So let's see, I'm gonna just click it to give y'all the total. So click purchase now. Me and my mom. Click review, and that's expensive. Oh, because it's open day bar. Okay, well, my mom doesn't really drink, so we're not gonna do. So this is deluxe beverage package. So your full cruise plus the pass, the day pass. It's $611.94 for your deluxe beverage package. This includes your unlimited alcohol, so you can have unlimited alcohol. Go crazy with the alcohol, guys. $611 for 2 people for that day. Go crazy. That's all I'm gonna say is go crazy. So if you want to go, so that's bundle and save. If you want just a simple day pass, it's for the non-alcoholic is $104.99 per adult. Right now it's at 30% off. But they also have at the top options. They have like Party Cove, Family Beach Cabanas, Chill Beach Cabanas, and the Royal Beach Club merch. So literally all that at the top, it just gives you all the options. And then you click on my cart, because you can add it to cart as you're going. And then once you are ready to check out, you click on cart, remove things if you want to remove it, or not, then just pay. But that's all that it is. But yeah, y'all, $611 for one day. Yeah, that's a lot. If y'all been to the Royal Beach Club, y'all watching this, let me know down in the comments. Was it worth it? Was it worth it to y'all? Especially for that $611. That's a lot. That is a lot. But okay. So here down at the bottom, they have packages. They have nothing yet. Because again, it's still, the only packages they have is deluxe beverage package. VIP passes. This is the key. For anybody who doesn't know, the key for all my first time cruisers. Let's click it. This is $31.99 adult per day. The key is more beneficial, more for like boarding day, departure, and also when you're docked on land, like when you make it to the destinations. Hold on, let's read it through real quick. So basically, you start your cruise with priority access into the terminal and enjoy personal drop-off service that delivers your carry-on bags directly to your stateroom. So it gives you a welcome lunch, fast lane access for select onboard activities. Take advantage of 50% off select sports activities, 20% off on specialty dining, and then it gives you priority ship-to-shore departure at tender ports and gives you more time to explore destinations. So you become one of the first people to get off and on the ship because you have the key. You treat yourself with $60 off on spa services when you spend a minimum of $250. What's next? You get dedicated seats on board shows. Yes, that is actually true. So I've noticed on the ice shows and the comedy shows, mainly on the ice shows, they have it reserved VIP for the key, and it says it on there on the chair. They put like a little plaque or something on there. I can't even think of the name. But a little plaque, and it says the key, and also says like for all the Pinnacle Club members. So all that, you get the best seats of the house. So I mean, I don't know. I've never purchased the key before, so I really wouldn't know if it's like actually worth the purchase, but I might look into that and see, and I'll let y'all know. I don't know if I'll do it for this November though. I don't know. So if y'all, anybody who's watching this, Royal Caribbean Cruisers, if y'all purchased the key, is it worth it? Comment down below. So again, down below at the bottom, it shows like what's all included. You get your signature welcome lunch. Even at the terminal, you get like arrival time, priority access. Yeah, so again, I'm not going to go too much deep into it, but oh look, there, dedicated seating section at shows in the Royal Theater, Aqua Theater, Studio B, which is your ice show. 270 reservations required on Quantum, Oasis, and Icon class ships. So yeah. So again, it's $31.99 per adult. Again, room delivery, spa and wellness, onboard activities, celebrations, photo, royal merch, and health. So room delivery, so laundry. You can purchase celebration decor packages. So for any special occasions, birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, you name it. Food and beverage delivery, they have that too. Chocolate covered strawberries, glass of wine, you name it. Spa and wellness, it tells you like where the salon is located, the spa, deck 6 forward. And again, if you don't know how to find that, you just go under deck maps. They have massages. It gives you the price too. I think it should. Yeah, they have the massages, couples treatments, facial treatments, acupuncture, hair, body wraps and therapies, fitness experiences, IV therapies, men's services, wedding celebrations, well-being, cosmetic treatments. I ran out of breath, but it's a lot. Again, it's a lot of things they offer on board on Royal Caribbean. Celebrations, I already clicked that. Oh no, I did not. Okay, celebration. So that's the Royal Beach Club or Perfect Day or on board, sip and savor. So I guess if y'all are birthdays or bachelorette parties, you name it, maybe take advantage of that, you know? Photos. I purchased photos on the ship. I just purchased maybe like 3. I don't know, because sometimes I like to have a professional photographer taken on board on the ship. So it tells you for $64.99, you get 5 photos, okay? And it's digital, so you'll have it saved. I think within a few hours after the photo's taken, it goes on your photo app. So I'll show you where. Where? Maybe it won't show it. Well, because we haven't done anything yet. Hold on. Yeah. So it won't show it. But whenever you take photos, so down below where like the shortcut icon is, it will show photos and it'll give you like a number, let's say like 6. So that means there's 6 photos that are available for you to view. You click on it, you purchase it, you like it, you save it. If you don't like it, then they go away. But yeah, so and it tells you the total, how much it is. It's digital, and it also sends it a link to your email. So take advantage of it, guys. If you do want to purchase photos on the ship, look into that, because if not, then you're gonna have to pay full price and it's a lot more expensive. So Royal merch, like Royal Caribbean stuff. They have toys, knickknacks, merchandise, Royal Beach Club merch, cooler bags. That's it. That's really it. Health. Okay, that's down here at the bottom. And it just gives you, like, if you're not feeling well, so if you're experiencing these symptoms, then go to deck 2, you know, and yeah, so basically get treated. So it also gives you tips like before your cruise, or like gives you tips how to protect yourself on board. Medical services, like what they include, medications, paying for medical service. So basically it gives you, and billing and documentation. So all of that just gives you all information about their medical. And again, it is located on the deck map, like I showed y'all. So again, you click view deck maps. Most of the time it's down at the very bottom deck. So in this case with Oasis, deck 2, medical center. What else? Okay. So parents, if you have kids, or let's say y'all, group of friends, family, you name it, on the top right hand side, you'll see the little message bar. You click that. Well, it won't let me show y'all because I'm not connected. So you must be connected to cruise ship Wi-Fi to use this feature. So let's say me and my friend, or you know, me and my cousins, right, where we took a family trip, 4 rooms, just thinking out of my brain. Okay, we booked 4 rooms. We can all set up a group chat with the app, but you all you need is like what their name and their stateroom number, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, it's been a while, but it really does come in handy. Again, it's just a message pop-up bar, but again, you have to be connected to the ship Wi-Fi in order to use it. Now, another thing, ship time on the top left. Please utilize that. Please use this. Do not look at your phone time, guys. This is a lot of common mistakes that cruisers make. They look at their phone. So like, let's say all aboard is 3:30, right? And let's say it's, so on your phone it says 2:30, but once you go, next thing you know, well, because your phone says 2:30, but in reality, once you head back on port, oh, I still have time, you go back on board, and then the ship is gone, because you have to look at ship time. So again, at the top left-hand side, it says ship time. Look at it, okay? Because you will hear the announcement say, so welcome to Perfect Day at Coco Cay. We docked, we're about to start letting guests get off the ship at 8 a.m. So please be back on board by 4:30 ship time. Again, I'm just making a fake announcement, but most of the time they say to be back by 4:30 ship time. Use the app, and it says on there, because again, the app and then your phone are sometimes two different times. And I've seen it happen even in Mexico when I've gone. It's 2 different times. Sometimes they won't match. So please check your app and utilize the ship time app, ship time section. Okay, let me go back to, okay, but what else? Am I recording now? I am. Okay, so what else can I show y'all? To be honest, this is pretty self-explanatory with the Royal Caribbean app. It's not really, I really hope I wasn't all over the place and y'all were able to follow along, but the Royal Caribbean app, again, it's very easy. I've been with Carnival and MSC. I've used Celebrity. Celebrity has the same layout as Royal Caribbean. I can even show y'all real quick. Real quick. I don't have any Celebrity ships, cruise ships planned, so the homepage is not going to be the same as Royal Caribbean, but similar. Okay. So it says, let's look up your cruises. I don't have any. So I have 40 44 cruise points with Celebrity Cruise Lines. And what else? So again, down at the bottom. So if I book on Celebrity XL, right, and it doesn't link onto the app automatically, then I just go down below, let's add it now. Again, it tells you last name, date of birth, reservation number, that's it. It will automatically just link onto there. But y'all can see the Celebrity app is just the same as the Royal Caribbean app, literally. Like even like the way the layout is, 10 out of 10. It's really helpful, really convenient. So again, please utilize and use the Royal Caribbean app. It's gonna be your friend with everything. And I'm trying to think of what other information I can say. I don't know what else I could say. I think that's really it. I really hope this episode, 40-minute episode podcast was helpful for you guys. But again, I'm gonna try to, I really do wanna come back and talk cruise ships with y'all, talk a lot of ship, because Royal Caribbean has been, I can't even keep up with all the news, but with literally Perfect Day Mexico, that plans has been delayed, been pushed back. I really hope they do go forward with that plan. They got Legend coming out this summer, leaving out of Europe, and then it's coming down to Fort Lauderdale, all this other stuff. So it's a lot with Royal Caribbean going on, especially with Norwegian, MSC, yeah. But again, I really do hope y'all enjoyed today's podcast video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below if you are going on a Royal Caribbean cruise. Let me know what ship you're going on. Like I want to know. And if there's any other questions y'all have for me, let me know as well. So let me know. And again, see y'all on the next one. Bye guys.